No, sir.
No, sir, it is okay.
It's okay, sir.
Yeah, initially, I have to ask, like, if some people are got a problem, is a problem solved or not? Because when you got a problem, so I have to connect and see, then only I can understand. Okay, this type of problem, some people faced earlier, batch 13 people. So VMware Workstation does not support nested virtualization on this host. It means depends upon your hardware. So this condition work. Okay, so like this. So when you do a check mark, so the check mark kind of stuff, virtualization is not supported on this platform. Continue without virtualization. Yes. So the check mark you are giving at a CPU, because of that only, yeah, this message is coming. Sometimes your operating system or hardware not supporting nested virtualization, that it will shows like this. Okay, not this one. Okay, so the result is this one. Result is like this. So you can click OK, delete. If you got still got a problem, then also you can ask me. Usually night time, I am late. Yesterday night also I went outside for a working purpose. Morning I'm completely busy with the other batch. Okay, so still if anybody is having a problem, so night time, so I will be free and I will try to connect to your system and do it. Okay, so if in case if you send a message but within a 15 to 20 minutes, if I'm not react, try after 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Okay, try after 9 o'clock, 9:30. Try after that one. So if I am not responding in a 10 15 to 20 minutes, just you can just give me some call. Okay, I will throw a mobile aside and I'll sleep. Okay, so that's why I don't know. So you send a message, I didn't see. Normally for every batch we mind about it. Okay, yeah, like this. This is the correct one. So like it's bridging. The bridging part only up to this or some practical purpose only. Okay. Uh, Compulsory check how to virtualization. Yesterday we discussed about how to check your system configuration. Compulsory note aside, guys. It is a very small question. I'm telling again. I'm telling this one, guys. Important point is people will prepare for a big topics. Big topic means cloud computing or maybe DevOps or maybe seriously like some server related or like that. So they will want to, yeah, my what is that one? Artificial intelligence questions, machine learning questions, automation questions, very difficult topics. That is very important. So the interview they will ask, then they will do it. Of course. Of course, that is also important. I'm not telling it is not important. I'm telling it is also an important. Point is, if an interviewer asking very basic question, what is your system configuration? That is a very basic question, right? You have a laptop. Do you have a laptop? Yes, I have a laptop. What is your system configuration? My system, sir, my system is a laptop, Lenovo. Lenovo, sir, my laptop is Lenovo. G400 or a HP 15A, Pavilion, Dell Inspiron, like that. People tell a computer model. Okay, so yeah, I have to go, interview will go and search what model it is, what configuration it is. You'll go and search. Some people said it is i5, i3, i7. Which generation it is? Which generation it is? Okay, so compulsory know your system configuration. What is your CPU? Okay, what is your CPU? i5 processor or i3 processor, generation of the processor, 32-bit, 64-bit. What is your total RAM capacity? What is your hard disk you are using? How much big RAM, big hard disk you are using? Okay, hard disk, SSD. Some computers comes with a SSD. Some are with a hard disk nowadays. Some are hard disk plus SSD. So you have to tell that one. Operating system, are you using Windows 10 or Windows 7, Home Edition, Pro Edition, like that. Okay. So that is a very important question. Even though it is a very, very basic, like a childish question. Point is, if you are unable to tell answer for a very basic question, the interviewer thinks, not only interviewer, it's in generally, people thinks you don't know anything. Okay, you don't know anything. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff. So that's a basic mental. Like I know a lot of things. Maybe I don't know few things. Not maybe I don't know a lot of things. I know some lot of things. I don't know a lot of things also, right? So if you ask a question which is I don't know, then you said like, sir, you don't know anything. How can you? I agree that with that one condition, right? So that is the point. So check virtualization, enable, disable, and already I told how to enable the virtualization. Okay, so go through once, try to understand. If you don't get, if your virtualization is already enabled, so no need to do all this kind of stuff. If it is a disabled, then only you have to do all the process of enabling. Okay, and also yesterday we downloaded a Windows 10, and I told how to install Windows Workstation. Okay, it means I shared a link, that's it. Okay, where to download, okay, and how to give key. Okay, so like that. You can use free versions like a VMware player or a virtual box also. If you want to use a virtual box, small changes, but it also works very good way. Okay, so both are good. Next, to install a Windows 10, the first question from the Windows 10 again, it is minimum requirements to install a Windows 10. 1 GHz processor. This is one question. So 1 GHz processor, 1 GB RAM for 32-bit, 2 GB RAM for 64-bit. Disk space, minimum requirement is 16 GB for 32-bit OS, 32 GB for 64-bit OS. Okay. So, and display is 800 to 600. Basic display appearance is enough, not required big one. Okay. Next, already I told, so to create a virtual machine, so compulsory, you have to plan how much you want to give. Finally, we installed a pre-installation kind of stuff, like selected languages, keyboard, a time zone, and click on install now, accept the licenses. Sometime it will ask for a license key, then you have to give the license key. Okay, select operating system kind of stuff. Okay, there's a variation is there, small changes are there, but you can easily follow that one. Customer upgrade, go to the custom and disk partition new and apply. So it is restart automatically. So till that point it is pre-installation. What are the things we do in the post installation? That is very important in the regular installation of operating system. So that's, we'll start with the post installation of a Windows 10 and Windows 10 features we'll discuss. Okay. Post installation. Installation we taught. What is the post installation? After installation of operating system, what will happen? So user creation, or adding, creating, or adding, creating, or anything same only. So nothing difference is there. Okay, you add a user or create a user in your system. First user, the user you are creating, that user is administrator by default. By default, that user is admin. I added a user that is a student one. The student one is a administrator of my PC. Remember that one. Okay, is a administrator of my PC. Next, the user is admin by default. Next, once you got a screen, okay, once you got a screen, login screen. Okay, so means display. What to do? Install device drivers. Install a device drivers. So when you buy a laptop or a desktop, So when you buy a laptop or a desktop, so you load an operating system. So sorry, once you load an operating system, you have to install a device drivers. So different type of device drivers are there. Very important is first one is network related drivers. Network drivers, okay, display drivers, okay, or a graphic drivers. Network drivers, graphic drivers, okay, chipsets, chipset related drivers. So this is a different type of drivers comes with your CD or you have to download like that. So you have to save everything in one place. Network drivers related to your normal Ethernet and Wi-Fi kind of stuff. Normal Ethernet, and also if you are having a Wi-Fi, then Wi-Fi related kind of stuff. Bluetooth drivers, if you have a Bluetooth, then you can go to Bluetooth drivers. These are the different type of chipset. Yeah, very important. Audio drivers. If you don't install audio drivers, you can't hear anything. Okay, like this. Okay, so what to do? First install the network drivers, very important. Later, you can install everything by downloading it also, no problem. Next. Next, connect to internet. Okay. Connected to internet. Update Windows.
Sir, it is already installed.
Defender.
We installed the driver, sir.
In generally, by operating system, after installation of operating system, drivers will detect is any built-in OS generic drivers are there. Okay, in a OS CD, any generic drivers are there. It will verify and it will loads generally. It loads generally, but sometimes it is required to install also. Okay, it is required to install. For example, I have a new hardware is there, but operating system older. So compulsory you have to install the drivers. Compulsory check the drivers are installed or not. Okay, that is important. So install the drivers. If certain drivers are already installed by default operating system built-in drivers, no problem. Sometimes it is required to install. That is very important. Okay. Next one is connected to internet because of you are done network drivers and connected to internet. Okay. Update Windows Defender, which protects your system. Don't want, then install any antivirus. Install any antivirus and update. Okay, and update antivirus. So without changing the meaning, so that's what I'm trying to say. So you have to install antivirus and update antivirus. The scanning and all, it is your options. Then remaining is like installing applications, do all the necessary settings. Okay, so then only you have to do it. First is a drivers installation. Okay, either update Windows Defender and update antiviruses. Installing applications, update OS is always a better option. Update OS, install required applications and do the settings. So this is your post installation steps. Pre-installation step already we've seen. So what are the pre-installation things? Is when you are installing Windows 10, here only I am putting like this. What is the in a Windows 10 installation in a pre-installation? So first one it will ask is, do you want to boot from CD/DVD dot Exactly, say press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Press enter. Then language, keyboard, time zone. Okay, so give English India. Next, click on install now. And here it is. Install now. Then it will either it is shows. Okay, OS options. Maybe it is completely optional. It depends upon your things. Okay, so it is optional. OS options, license agreement. OS option means like it is a Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Enterprise, 32-bit, 64-bit, Windows 10 Home, 32-bit, Windows Home, 64-bit, like that. Okay, 32-bit, 64-bit, editions wise it is there. Accept the license. Accept the license. Sometimes it asks for a key. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it is asked for a license key also. License key also it will ask. It's a purely optional, guys. It is purely optional. So I'm putting hash. Not important. Okay. I am accepting the license kind of stuff. You have to do it. So then check mark. Then so go to custom and upgrade. And here we are not upgrading any system. Means upgrade means lower operating system to higher operating system. That is upgradation. Custom means press installations or remove existing OS and reinstall the OS. So that is a custom. So select the custom. And in disk partitions, it's a fresh system, so no need to do anything. Just click new, apply. It will be there, and it will start automatically. And the post installation will start. Post installation will start. In a post installation, create a user. What are the options? It is showing questions, security questions, and all. Give it. Okay, and on the screen once appear, so you have to start installing network drivers and do other kind of stuff also. Network drivers and install the other drivers connected to internet. Okay, update Windows Defender, update your operating system, or install the antivirus and update antivirus also. Then you can able to scan it. Application installation, required applications to be installed and do the necessary settings. This is a post installation. Okay. I think I forwarded PPTs to you. I will check it once whether if I forwarded or not. Yeah, these two PPTs are very basic PPTs. It does not cover everything. What I am trying to say is not covering, but still it is somewhat better than a lot of PPTs. Okay, so I have another set of PPTs also there. I will that is also I will give you. So don't worry about it. Okay, this is the test book. So Windows 10 test book. This is PDF. Okay, if you want, you can get it. So I'm just double clicking. Okay, so next we will see after installation of Windows 10 in a VMware, what we have done after installation of Windows 10 in VMware. VMware workstation, guys, always say in your VMware workstation. Okay, after installation of Windows 10 in VMware workstation, what you have to do? Install VMware tools. So by installing VMware tools, it will give you more synchronization. Means physical machine to virtual machine, we can transfer the data directly by drag and drop kind of stuff. Okay, and screen flexibilities. Okay, synchronize with your physical hardware will increases. Okay, that is a VMware tools. Okay, synchronization between your host system to virtual machine increases. So this is if you are install OS in the VMware workstation, because this is physically installed machine related, but here it is we are not installing physically, virtually we are installing, so we don't need to do any drivers kind of stuff, update kind of stuff, don't do it. Okay, next. We discussed about a minimum requirements to install a Windows 10, but once again I will write .1 also. Why this is opening always? Okay, again anyone try to give answer for this one? Already we discussed it. How much CPU required? 1 gigahertz or faster. Minimum is 1 gigahertz. RAM 1 GB RAM for 32-bit OS. 2 GB RAM for 64-bit OS. 16 GB for 32-bit and 32 GB for 64-bit OS. Display 800 into 600 is a minimum display. Guys, coming to the display, common displays. So 1024 into 768, 133, 1366 into 768 is the display resolution. So you want to see the display resolution, go to display settings for your system. So again, go to display settings or a personalize. Go there, you can find what is the your screen display, current display settings. So depends upon your laptop or a desktop, the display resolution will be varies. Do not change your default values. If I change it to 1024, so then it is a small screen. This is a very small screen. This is the correct screen for my system. It may be very big. It depends upon your monitor only. So these are the minimum requirements. Windows 10 editions. Windows 10 editions are Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 Pro means professional, Windows 10 Enterprise, which we are using Enterprise edition only we are using. These are the main 3 editions. Other than this one, Windows 10, what we can say, school kind of
Mobile.
education. Yeah, mobile is also there. Very good. Windows 10 mobile, but Windows 10 mobile is they removed that version, so maybe they will launch new one or maybe never. IoT version is also available. I don't want to write here, but I written here. But okay, no problem. Okay. Generally, we are all using home editions only, not a pro, not a enterprise. So home, pro, enterprises are all same only. But in a home edition, guys, remember if you are using a home edition, few things are not there. Okay, few things not there. Hyper-V feature won't be there. You know, any home editions, local group policies Won't be there. Won't be there. Okay, local group policies are there. BitLocker drive encryption kind of concept is not there. Okay, Windows to go. Windows to go, BitLocker to go, like this. Certain features not available under home. Okay, in a pro, in enterprises, it may be available. Okay. In a pro and enterprises, you'll get a Hyper-V, local group policies, like that. So app locker kind of stuff is also, you will get it. Certain features, feature-wise differences are there. Next, again, coming to these editions, home and pro, anyone can use and you can purchase a market from Microsoft. You can go and buy a Windows 10 Home Edition for a professional purpose. Okay, but enterprises are only volume licensing type. Enterprises are only licensing only for enterprises only. Means organization, business entities. Business, organization, companies. So only for enterprises only. So any user, any user can use Home Edition and Pro Edition kind of stuff. No domain joining. Is also future is not there. Okay, so that's why I told do not use your. This is one of the reason don't use your physical machine, because you have to check few of these things for your practice. Okay, so that is one thing. Education, okay, Home Edition for a normal users. Pro means professional users. They'll get some things like a group policy, Hyper-V, like certain features they will get it. So because of the features, so then they will do some extra task. Home is a very basic level. Okay, enterprise. Enterprise is only for organizations that they will get a BitLocker technologies, Windows 2 Go technologies, like enterprise only related kind of stuff you will get it. And everything is controlled under the organization only. Windows 10 education. So Windows 10 education. So what is Windows 10 education? If you are working or studying in a college, okay, your educational organization will tie up with a Microsoft, and if you want that license, they will give you a mail ID. So through that one, you will get activated. So that is the education. Windows 10 mobile for a mobile phones and tablets kind of stuff, like a Surface Pro kind of stuff will comes with. IoT nowadays, Raspberry Pi kind of stuff. So obviously you will get a IoT edition. Okay, this edition will work in that one also. I will tell you one more thing, and then I will give you a small break. Okay, that is features of a Windows 10. So when you are comparing the features, between your Windows 10 to Windows 7, so these are the compulsory featuretic differences are there. Features of Windows 10, guys. You don't need to do it means as it is kind of stuff, mucky type kind of stuff. If you don't need to do it, okay, very simple it is. Okay, so just follow the simple way. How much you understand, how much you can remember, so that is very important. Start screen and start menu improvements are there. So this is the my start menu. See, like I clicked it. So look at here, power button, settings button, pictures, documents, my user, and here it is, my programs are listed, and programs are listed under ABCD kind of stuff. Very easily I can able to find my program. Next one is productivity, frequently used kind of stuff. I'll keep it here, like a see Visual Studio Code, okay, magnifier, Microsoft Teams, paintbrush is there also, but it is gone now. So I will check the where is my paintbrush kind of stuff, and then I will put it here. So look at there. What I'm doing is, this is a Python, Paint 3D, Paint.net, and photos. So I will check it like that as my Paint. Paint and Notepad is frequently used one. So what I'm going to do is, so pin to start. Then what will happen? See, look at here. The paint is added here. So I can easily open the paint by from clicking on this one. Now I can move these tiles from one place to another place. Okay, I can move this tile. I can resize the tile also like this. Resize to the small one, resize to the large one. Okay, like this. Much bigger also you can make it. Okay, you can place it, which depends upon your requirement. You can change it. So this is where one of the thing is start screen thing. Improved cloud integration means I got a OneDrive with my computer. So I got a OneDrive with my computer. So there it is. Here it is my OneDrive. So I can keep my data. So it will be sync automatically into cloud. So that is cloud integration is the main important here. Is you can store the data in the OneDrive and you can access the data of your OneDrive from anywhere. Okay, it does not mean cloud does not mean storage, guys. So storage is the one of the service in the cloud. New enhanced recovery tools. Okay, Windows to Go features, client Hyper-V, support multiple device types, bring your own device support, mobility improvement, security improvement. Just I'm telling the names. Just I will try to explain. At least try to remember few names. Okay. See.
Interface improvement, action center,
Universal Windows platform for develop your own applications. Microsoft Edge, that is a default web browser. Okay. Consolidated settings, the settings, multiple update resources. These are the main things. So remote credential guard, action center, active hours, Cortana. These are also some of the other features also there. I will tell one by one by showing one by one feature also. I will try to tell. The last question is why, if anybody is asking why you want to use Windows 10 or what is the operating system you suggest for our organization. So which is a better operating system is Windows 10. Why means here it is. Easy for user to use, continuous update, improve device management, distributor of apps by using Windows Store and more secure. So there is a very important things in the Windows 8 and 10 kind of stuff is yes, start screen, start menu style is changes. OneDrive is introduced here. Okay, enhanced recovery tools and options, that is recovery options are better. Hyper-V. Okay, Windows to Go, Microsoft Edge, consolidated settings, Action Center, active hours, Cortana. Okay, Hello for Business. Okay, Hello for Business, Windows Store or a Microsoft Store. So these are the main key features of your system. I will tell it again. Okay, so take just a 10-15 minute breaks and then have a tea or something. I'm getting sleep, that's why. 1 second, just will go once more. Yeah, this is the Windows 10 editions. Minimum requirements. Future specific requirements. So this is also there. So I will tell that one also. What are the future specific requirements? You can see if you want a Hyper-V, you need a secondary address. Translation means virtualization must be enabled and additional 2 GB RAM is required for your system. Okay, you want to do BitLocker requires TPM or USB kind of stuff. Secure boot required a firmware that support a UEFI. Okay, so Windows Hello requires biometric hardware. Biometric hardware. It means what is this Hello feature? Thumb impression, iris technology, voice recognition, like that kind of password you put it. So that is required. Biometric hardware like a thumb impression, cameras, kind of stuff. That's it for now. Just take a 10-15 minutes break. It means come back at 4:15 or 4:20 maximum time. Okay. I don't know whether people understand or not. Okay, after break, I will interact with you. Okay.